Greetings, my fellow warriors. Welcome back to Learning with your boy Mikhail. Today I'm going to teach you a few very effective exercises to strengthen up your obliques. Obliques are usually overlooked and underworked by most people. The first exercise to go over it is a straight arm side plank. As seen in the video, it's pretty straightforward, but a few cues need to be taken in consideration. The first will be to avoid sagging your hips. Pack your hips as high as possible and contract your core real tight. To increase the difficulty of the exercise, try to raise your feet on a high support and, like shown in the video, follow the same protocol. Also, it needs to be mentioned that your wrist is supposed to be stacked up with your shoulder, meaning both of them align. Now, given that most people lack wrist mobility and strength, we're going to go to a different variation that's going to accommodate them. That variation is going to be the elbow side plank. It is pretty similar to the straight arm side plank. The only difference is now you're lower to the floor, which actually makes the exercise harder than the straight arm. In the same manner, you can make that variation harder by raising your feet high on the support and follow the same protocol. Hips high, elbow over shoulders. I'm going over the same thing we already went, but this time I'm using my other side so you can have a different angle. So again, no sagging, hips high, squeeze your glutes, and have your wrist aligned with your shoulder as much as possible. After this scene, I'm going to show you guys a weighted version of it, to which we will be adding some concentric and eccentric aspects. Now you guys will probably ask me how long you should go for a hold. Well, there's no specific scheme. What I can suggest is for you guys to go for a certain percentage of your max hold for sets until you reach 3 minutes. That percentage will vary between 30% or 50% of your max hold. So let's say your max hold is 60 seconds, half will be 30 seconds, and you will be needing 6 sets to reach 3 minutes. Now let's talk about the weighted version of the straight arm side plank. The weight is to be put right on top of the hip crease, and you can go further by making it dynamic and adding some concentric and eccentric aspect to it. To achieve this, you want to drop your hips as low as possible while maintaining your arms straight, and then skyrocket them back up. And obviously, with your feet raised as high on the support, it is going to be hard for you to get a really long range of motion. You'll be limited by your hip flexibility. So you just drop as low as possible and maintain the weight on your hip crease. When you're using the elbow side plank weighted, to add some dynamic to it, you're going to be limited by the range of motion available. But that range can be maximized by raising your feet high and follow the same protocol. So with that being said, I'm going to sum everything up. For guys with healthy wrists with no pain when they stand on it, you guys will have to go with a straight arm side plank, to which you will add the weighted as a tonic or isometric version. For guys with wrist pain, then you got no other choice than going on your elbow and be limited by the range of motion available when it comes to add the dynamic versions. Whatever version you guys decide to go for, you will still be able to work your obliques very effectively, provided that you stay consistent and diligent toward your goal. I hope you guys learned something from it, and do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe. It is very much appreciated. And also remember that everything is and will always be beast mode, the mechanical way. Train steadily, my friend. Salute.